Another top story we're following tonight. A Mayport Elementary School teacher facing 25 counts of possessing child pornography. He's expected to walk out of the Duval County Jail sometime between now and midnight. 40-year-old Thomas Hazouri Jr. was able to get his bond reduced from $625,000 to $25,000. He was arrested yesterday on a warrant following a cyber sex crime investigation that began back in the spring. Hazouri is the son of former Jacksonville mayor and current city council president Tommy Hazouri Sr. And News 4 Jax reporter Eric Avanier is joining us live outside the Duval County Jail. Eric?
Yes, according to a law enforcement source here inside the Duval County Jail, at around 6 o'clock this evening, jailers here began to receive the bond reduction paperwork from the court, which begins the process of allowing Hazouri to leave this facility. Now, we're talking about a bond reduction that has raised a lot of eyebrows today, given the fact that it was set so high and it was reduced so low.
When bond was initially set for Thomas Hazouri, who is facing 25 counts of possessing child pornography, the total amount was for $625,000. That equates to $25,000 per count. But the day after his arrest, his attorney Hank Coxe convinced the judge to reduce his client's bond to only $25,000, meaning Hazouri only had to put up $2,500 or 10% of the total amount to get out of jail. Defense attorney Randy Reep has no ties to this case, but was able to weigh in on this drastic bond reduction.
Is it common to see a bond of $625,000 reduced to only $25,000?
Probably important to see where that $625,000 bond first started. That was a request made of a judge to issue that bond without any representation on the part of the defendant. We call that an ex parte argument. So it is not uncommon to see a bond be reduced. And there are reasons why a bond would get reduced when initially put in.
Reep says those reasons include proving that Hazouri is not an immediate danger to the public or a flight risk. According to the arrest warrant, Hazouri would have to wear an ankle monitor if released from jail, and he would be prohibited from having contact with minors and prohibited from using the internet.
Other than putting up a cash bond of $625,000, those are things that can be done to mitigate the danger to the community.
According to the arrest warrant, police began investigating Hazouri after receiving a tip that Hazouri may have been uploading and sharing child porn on the messaging app. After seizing his cell phone and iPad, detectives say they found numerous child porn pictures and videos. Detectives also say they found pictures of 2 children inside a classroom believed to be at Mayport Elementary, where Hazouri had been working as a second-grade teacher. The images taken inside the classroom were not pornographic.
Tonight, we learned that Hazouri was removed from the Mayport Elementary School when school officials learned that he had been under investigation. Now, if he is convicted, he could face up to 5 years in prison on each count of those possession of child pornography charges. Reporting live from outside the Duval County Jail, Eric Avanier, Channel 4, the local station.
Thank you, Eric. And today, News 4 Jax spoke with parents at Mayport Elementary School about the arrest. And one mother told us her 8-year-old daughter was in his class last year.
And I actually wanted him to be my son's teacher. He was that good of a teacher. And then just to find this out, it's so shocking.
Superintendent Dr. Diana Green tells us as soon as we learned of the investigation, we took immediate action to ensure he had no further interaction with any of our students. This behavior should not exist anywhere, least of all among those individuals in the educational setting.